Hey everyone, it's Ego of Zeus here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about wards and like spiritual protection. Um so this is kind of, I guess, in a way, kind of a debated topic in Hellenism specifically, and maybe other types of paganism slash polytheism, but I've seen it be kind of debated within Hellenic polytheism is the use of wards and protection when you mainly do like divination or magic or any any sort of like communication with the gods or spirits. So some people I've seen in Hellenism, they don't think that wards are necessary. They believe that, the gods will protect us and there's no need for wards because evil spirits can't get through the gods. And some I've even seen some people say that that evil spirits, like negative entities, they can't even impersonate the gods. So like if you're doing divination and you reach out to one of the gods, you're always going to get the god. You'll never get an imposter, negative entity coming through pretending to be the gods. So yeah, it's I don't know, I guess it's kind of a debated topic within Hellenic polytheism if wards are actually necessary or not. Me personally, I've always used wards. I probably will always use wards just because I'm kind of paranoid about it because I grew up watching like those paranormal reality shows like Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, and other like shows like that. Pretty much every paranormal show that was on TV, I watched it. Paranormal State, etc. So I've seen a lot of, people getting possessed and like I know a lot of people think all that stuff is fake or the shows are fake, but I definitely believe in negative entities. Now, personally, I wouldn't call them demons because demon is a Christian term. So I wouldn't call them demons. I call them evil spirits or negative entities. But I definitely believe in them, and I definitely believe that they are dangerous, and you should be careful, especially if you're doing spirit work. You should definitely be careful who you invite in, and you should definitely take warding seriously. Now, when it comes to religion, like praying, I don't really think wards are necessary if you're just doing a ritual or praying. But if you're doing divination specifically, like especially with a pendulum or even a spirit board like a Ouija board, or honestly, I would say even tarot or oracle cards. If you're opening a gateway, if you're reaching out to a spirit or I would say even a deity, just to be safe, I would put up a ward. And I mean, there's multiple ways you can do that. You can do the one I do, which is pretty simple, is a visualization, which basically like picturing like visualizing a white or golden light surrounding your body and protecting you. I also have a bracelet with a pentagram pendant on it that I wear for protection. And I also use stones. There's lots of stones you can use that protect against negative entities, such as onyx, cat's eye, uh, black tourmaline, um, obsidian. There's a lot. There's a lot that protect against negative energy and negative entities. Um, but yeah, and like I said, you can use an amulet, like a protective like amulet or something like that. And there's multiple ways to protect yourself and to ward yourself. Some people use even music. You could use music to protect yourself and put up a ward, or even like smoke, like incense, like smoke uh, can cleanse but also protect you or your house. But yeah, there's multiple ways to protect yourself and put up a ward. Salt is another one, is said to repel negative entities. Um, so yeah, those are just some examples, but you can look up online many different ways. So yeah, I don't know. I do that just to be safe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I believe when it comes to spirits being able, like negative spirits being able to impersonate the gods. I'm not really sure what I believe when it comes to that, because I have heard of people who they think they're talking to one of the gods and it turns out to be an imposter. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what I believe with that, but I do it just to be safe. I ward when I'm doing divination or magic or even meditation. I do my visualization thing where I picture like a white or gold light surrounding me. I even do that before I meditate. So I don't know. It's just something I do mainly because like I said, I grew up watching a lot of those paranormal shows, and I don't know. I guess I was kind of just trained to be like really overly paranoid about negative entities. So yeah, it's just not really something I take lightly. So I do it just to be safe, but whether or not it's necessary, if you're communicating with the Greek gods, like, or any gods, I'm not sure if it's actually necessary, but I do it anyway. So yeah, um, another thing I do that I forgot to mention before is I do prayers too, like, uh, as a ward or like a protection. I do prayers, like before I do divination, I say a quick prayer of protection. And also when I ward my house, because I usually, or apartment rather, when I do a ward on my apartment every month, usually around the deep non, I also say a prayer of protection for the household. And also, like, before I do meditation and stuff, just something quick before I do divination, I just say a quick prayer of protection uh, to the gods. So that's something else I do on top of everything else. So yeah, I don't know. I take warding very seriously, but not everyone does. Because like I said, there's a lot of people in Hellenic polytheism who just don't do warding, or they don't see it as something necessary to do because, they believe the gods will protect them, and which I agree. I mean, I do believe the gods will protect us, but they just don't think it's necessary to do like a warding ritual or nothing, because they believe the gods will, just automatically protect us, which, like I said, I do believe they will, but I do it just to be safe, I guess, or be, just, because I just don't want to take chances. Um, but yeah, and they don't believe that negative entities can impersonate the gods. So if you reach out to a god, you're going to get the god, you're going to talk to the god and not an imposter spirit. Like I said, that I'm not sure what I believe. If I believe that spirits can impersonate the gods or not, I'm not sure what I believe. But I definitely believe in negative entities, and I definitely believe they're harmful, and you need to be careful and protect yourself, especially if you're doing divination and uh like spell work, even maybe. Well, maybe not spell work, only if you're doing like spirit work, like working with spirits. But if you're just doing like a spell, I don't really think you need to ward yourself. It's only if you're reaching out to the other side and you're opening a gateway, you're opening a door, and you're reaching out and calling out to spirits or any other entities. If you're opening a doorway and you're communicating with the other side, that's when you should ward yourself and protect yourself. So, yeah. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. I just want to make this video about wards and protection. and whether or not it's necessary. Um, so yeah. So yeah, to sum it all up, I definitely think it is necessary if you're doing divination or if you're doing maybe even meditation, or if you're trying to do astral projection. I would say yes, warding is important. But if you're just doing prayer or rituals, and if you're only reaching out to the gods, maybe warding is not necessary. But if you're reaching out to any other spirits or beings, I would say definitely yes, protect yourself, ward yourself. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video, and I will see you guys later, and may the gods bless you all. Bye.